Hello everyone, nice to see your faces again so soon. I told you I was going to start making YouTube videos again. Today I'm going to do a book haul. I haven't done a book haul in a very long time. And I didn't actually buy a lot of these books. Most of them were sent to me or I picked them up at events and things. So there's lots. Let's just start with the best ones first. Should we just get them out of the way? Yeah. And it's The Six of Crows duology by Leigh Bardugo. Just in case you don't know what these books are about, it's essentially a YA mix of Game of Thrones and Ocean's 11. It's like a criminal heist story in a really cool, realistic, kind of dark fantasy world, and it centres around 6 characters. It's from all of their points of view and they're just fantastic and they're so well written and the characters are brilliant and I just need a minute, sorry. I'm halfway through Crooked Kingdom, so please don't spoil me. I beg of you, from the bottom of my heart, please don't spoil me, because I will be so upset. They're definitely favourites of the year, and favourites ever. So, would recommend, yeah? So another book that I actually bought and I'm currently reading is The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. It comes with this weird stripy film thing, and if you move it the right way across the cover, the woman kind of walks towards you. It's a very cool idea. I probably wouldn't be able to do it now, I can't show you, but it's just wicked. It's very different and I really like it. And I like how it's small, it's really mini and I love it. So this basically follows a woman who is a handmaid in this horrible dystopian world. Babies can be born like mutated and they're called unbabies, so there's been this horrible war related to science and research and it's just mental. I don't really understand what's going on yet, to be completely honest, but it is brilliantly written. Sorry about the horses in the background if you can hear that. So next I'm just going to talk about some books that I picked up at a Penguin event quite a long time ago, but the first one is My Name is Leon by Kit de Waal. So this is a story about 2 brothers who are torn apart when they are very young and they go into the foster care system, and one of the brothers, called Jake, is adopted because he's white and a white couple want a white baby, and Leon is not white so he stays in foster care, and it kind of follows him, who never really gets over the loss of his brother, and I think this is going to be very, very sad. I've heard really good things about it, but I just really think I should get the tissues ready. The next book I am super intrigued about. It is called The One Memory of Flora by Emily Barr. It's not actually out till January 2017, so I won't read this for a little while. So it follows a girl who has no short-term memory. She had a tumour removed when she was 10 years old, so she can't make any new memories until she meets a boy and they kiss, and that memory actually sticks for the first time. So she goes on some sort of journey to find this boy, and it just sounds really cool. Never read anything like it, so I'm quite excited for this. I was recently sent 4 adult books by Roald Dahl, and this is one of them. It's called Cruelty, Tales of Malice and Greed. So there are 4 of them. I'll put all of them up here on my screen, what I put on Instagram, and they are absolutely stunning. They are so wicked. I love how they look as a set. So I chose to bring this one back because this is the one that I really want to read. This kind of has the premise that we all have a streak of nastiness inside us, and Roald Dahl explores in short stories why we make people suffer, which sounds kind of horrible but really interesting, and I'm very intrigued. So thank you so much, Penguin. I'm so excited to read this. So I was lucky enough to be invited to a really exciting event by Penguin Random House a few months ago, and I was so excited to go to this event. It was like a pre-launch party for Swing Time by Zadie. So this follows a woman who is unnamed throughout the book, and it follows the friendship of her and her best friend that she met in a dance class, and the elements of music and dance and jazz is very strong in this book. It kind of interweaves this female friendship with class and politics and race with dancing and music, and I think that's essentially the main kind of premise. Oh, I'm just very excited for this, and it sounded beautifully written when she read from it, so I'm ready. I have Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. I grabbed this from work. This is an ARC version, but it was there, so obviously I grabbed it. So wow, this is massive. Why is it so big? If there's ever a criminal in my house, I know exactly what to attack them with, because this weighs about 3 tons. This is the first book in the Dark Artifices. I have mixed feelings about Cassandra Clare because I loved the Infernal Devices series, but I'm not really a big gal on the City of Bones series, so I don't know how I feel about this. I read the first few chapters and I was a bit like, not massively feeling it, so please let me know what you think of this. and if you think I should read it or not. So the next book was very kindly sent to me by Faber, and it is The Graces by Laure Eve. This came in the most incredible package. I put it on Instagram. I'll link my Instagram down below. It was amazing. It came with this necklace, it came with this candle. Faber, I just love you. So thank you. So, The Graces. So this is about a girl, I believe, in high school who is kind of infatuated by this group of girls called The Graces, who everyone knows can weave magic. So it's essentially about a band of witches in school. I don't read a lot of witchy books. It's just never something that I found myself picking up for whatever reason, so I'm actually really excited about this. It sounds pretty cool, and I hope that it is wonderfully witchy. The next book was sent to me by Penguin again, and it's one of the most beautiful books that I now own. It is The Comet Seekers by Helen Sedgwick. This sounds like a really beautiful story. It's about two strangers who live, I think, in different places around the world, and it follows how their lives intertwine and how their paths keep meeting throughout their lives. I think this will be a really nice read. I'm excited for it. I don't know if there's any kind of magical realism in there, or if it's just fiction with a bit of drama and following people's lives. I'm not sure, but I'm excited to pick this up. Nonetheless, the last book I'm going to show is The War on Women and the Brave Ones That Fight Back by Lloyd-Roberts. So this is published by Simon & Schuster, where I work, which is very exciting and extra exciting because I designed this cover, which is really cool. I don't take all the books home that I designed, but I really wanted to read this one, so obviously I took it home. So the author, Sue Lloyd-Roberts, very, very sadly passed away last year from cancer. So she talks about sex trafficking to the gender pay gap in Britain and all kinds of issues that go on across the world. And I'm really excited to read it. I think I will learn a lot. And it's just very important because this is still going on now. Okay, that's everything. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you very soon with another video. Bye bye!